Goodwood Festival of Speed, great place to be at. Very special this year because I had the opportunity to drive up the hill. This is something that's basically been a dream for me for an awful long time. Goodwood's a really special thing. It's neither a motor show, but it is. It's neither a race, but it is. It just brings these two elements together, which makes it really interesting. Here you got an opportunity to really interact with people that love motor cars, know the history of motor cars. So if you're really trying to influence the influencer, this is a really great place to do that. Some great cars here, some things that really evoke good memories for me. For example, the Rover SD1 Vitesse was really the reason I joined the company. You know, the Vitesse was really cool. It was a fastback. It looked really good. It looked really contemporary at the time. It was the car that I wanted as my manager car whenever I aspired to be a manager. And it was a bit live at the front end, so the oversteer was great. As a youth, the opportunity to go and drive my exec's car and throw it around the roundabouts around Birmingham was just awesome. I saw earlier a 6R4, which is an old Austin Rover. It's a rally car. It reminds me of when I first started at Rover. I was working in Isagonis's workshop and the car was being developed in there. So every time we keyed on, the whole building shook, and hearing it out there reminds me of exactly those days. Walking around, it reminds me of looking at the Healy, looking at the Mini. It reminds me about the importance of lightweight and how we can sometimes learn from the past and bring that to, for example, the IDX concept, which is exactly about that. Small, downsized engine, lightweight, rear-wheel drive, fun to drive. That's really what marks some of those cars that we've talked about, marks them apart, makes them into a classic. So when I think about takeouts from this, I mean, I'm in a very privileged position to be able to help innovate the cars of the future. And wouldn't it be great when I look around here and I see a little girl over there with her dad? Wouldn't it be great to engineer a car that could, for her, give her the opportunity to drive up a great track like this and something really memorable?